All right, congratulations. You want to start an LLC in New York. I'm going to walk you through the step-by-step process of getting that all set up. I first have to do a disclaimer. This is for educational purposes only. I'm not actually going to register an LLC. The reason being is I'm using educational information in here. So all the forms and things I'm filling out, I'm just going to put in random things. I will still walk you through those steps, answer a lot of the questions that people have while they are registering, but I'm not going to submit anything because you have to submit real information. So that just being said, let's get that part out of the way. So the first thing that you want to think about when you are starting your LLC, well, there's lots of things to think about, but as far as your business name is concerned, there's a few things that you have to take into account. The first thing is make sure that your business name doesn't contain words like trust, bank, nonprofit. There are other words too, but just make sure those words are kept out of your business name. The other thing too is your name is going to contain LLC. So if your business is going to be called Jim's Lawn Care, it's going to be Jim's Lawn Care LLC. Another thing to really think about is before you select a name, make sure that that business name is available for your website. You don't want to go through this whole process of registering your LLC, paying the fees, only to find out your business name isn't available for your website. Do some research beforehand. Make sure that your name that you want to use is available for a website. All right, so now what you're going to want to do is click on the link below, and it's going to bring you here. It was kind of hard to figure out exactly where to go with the New York Secretary of State, but click on the link. It'll bring you here. You will have to register your name. So you'll have to come up with a profile. So you'll just click on register here. You'll go through those steps, and then it'll bring you back to this page. And then once you're on this page, you're going to go to start your business, and then you're going to do find applicable support and incentives. And then once you have that all set up, you're going to want to click on search applications, and it's going to bring you to this site. And then in here, just type in LLC, then hit search. And then you're going to click on this, the limited liability company domestic. So you want to get your articles of incorporation. So click here, and this is just going over all the filing fees and things like that you have to pay to do that. It looks like the total is going to be around $200. And then you're going to apply as an owner. All right, and then here you're going to select your business name, and then it's going to let you know if that business name is available for New York. Now it's saying right here that it thinks that it might be a professional entity. Usually an LLC, like a professional LLC, is reserved for doctors, lawyers, accountants, and things like that. If you're doing like a service-based business, like a lawn service or something along those lines, you don't need to worry about this. So you're just going to re-enter the name of this entity. You're going to save and continue. All right, now that we're on the name verification for the county, this section just wants to make sure that you're 18 and that you are doing this within the state of New York and that you are going to obey all the laws there. The name of the limited liability company is this. It's asking you, does the name of the limited liability company contain non-English words or phrases? No. All right, in this section, it's an optional it's not required to do that, but it's essentially saying that you are not starting a business that is going to require different types of approval from the state. For simplicity's sake, we're just going to say it does not. And then this section is asking you which county you're going to do this in. All right, so then you're going to put your county, save and continue. All right, this section is for the registered agent. The first time I started an LLC, I was kind of thrown off with what a registered agent was. I thought it was some sort of professional that went to school, got a degree, and now they're a registered agent, when in fact the registered agent is going to be you in this situation. New York just wants to know where they're going to send all the legal documents, anything associated with your business, where they're sending those documents, and to whom. You are going to be that registered agent. They just call it the registered agent. So you're going to put all your information in here. So I'll fill this out and then we'll get to the next step. And then part of this registered agent process, you're going to want to put in your email address. It's optional, but I much prefer to receive things through email than mail. So put in your email information here. All right, I'm going to be honest, I've never seen this in any of the other states' LLCs that I've done this for. But what I would do in this situation is just to be extra cautious. I would also put my information for this section as well. So put in your information, your address, obviously your name and everything like that, and then save and continue. And these are just the optional statements that you can use for your LLC. What I would do with this is I would put one or more members, so that's already selected. And then it's going to ask you when you want this to be effective and upon filing these articles of incorporation. So that's correct. And then the duration is going to be perpetual because your business is going to be successful and it's going to go on forever. So let's not put any limitations on our LLC. And then on this part, it's just saying that you will, I would definitely click on this because it essentially, this is what the whole point of an LLC is. It's to protect your personal liabilities against your business's liabilities. So I would click on that. It's just saying that yes, it's going to protect you from your personal assets from your legal liabilities. So click on that and hit save and continue. And this is just the organizer of this LLC who is doing this. So this is going to be you. You're going to put all your information in here. You can actually use the service of process address. So just click that because that's going to be the same thing. And then you're going to do your signature and then you're going to save and continue after that. So I'll fill this part out and then we'll get to the next page. All right, now this section is just the filer attestation, but essentially what it's saying is it's going to be you and that you are just saying that all this information is correct. So you'll fill in all your information here, confirm your email address, and then you go to the next one. So I'm not going to go to the next section just because I'm too afraid I'm going to accidentally submit this. But what it should be, the next section should be the review page. So it's going to review all the information that you just entered into this form and double and triple check all of this because you don't want to fill something out incorrectly and then submit it because then you have to pay to go change that. So double, triple check everything. After you are ready to submit, it'll take you to the pay page. You're going to put in your credit card information and then it will be submitted to the state. Once the state receives that, it will send you an email letting you know they've received it. And depending on the state, it could take anywhere 3 to 7 business days, maybe longer. New York's pretty hop in place, so it might be longer than that. But once they have processed it and confirmed your LLC, you will receive your official articles of incorporation. Now, this is very important because at this part, you need your articles of incorporation for the next step, which is very, very important. It is getting your EIN or your employer identification number. This is essentially your social security number for your business. And you have to have an EIN if you want to get a business bank account, if you want to get insurance for your business, if you want to hire employees, if you want to pay your taxes, when you pay your taxes. So it's really important. Now, there's companies out there that will charge you $100, $200, $300 to set your EIN up. And it's absolutely insane because the EIN is, especially for this process in New York, is significantly easier to set up your EIN. And there are no filing fees for an EIN. So to set up an EIN and get that established is completely free. Do not pay somebody to process it for you. Doesn't make sense. In fact, click on the link below and it will take you to our page that has the video of step-by-step instructions on how to set up your EIN. We also have a business starter pack that has all the documents that you'll need for your first year of business. It has an operating agreement that is completely customizable and you will need an operating agreement with your EIN to establish a business bank account. We also provide non-compete agreements, non-disclosure agreements, non-disparagement agreements, many documents that you don't even know that you need right now, but you definitely will. There are over 30 business documents that I have curated over the past 15 years of running multiple successful businesses. I honestly wish I would have had this starter pack when I started my first business. It would have saved me months and months of time and headache, not to mention probably thousands of dollars. And the nice thing is this is just a one-time purchase and you have all these customizable documents for life. Other companies make you pay an annual fee to have access to your documents. We also have a community of entrepreneurs that can answer all of your questions while establishing and growing your business. Questions like, how do I hire an employee? What paperwork do they need to fill out? How do I fire an employee? How do I protect my company from legal liabilities? How do I deal with an angry customer? What do I do if I get a bad review from a customer? How do I get to the top of Google search results for my business? How do I create a website? What is the most effective way to advertise through social media? How do I file my business taxes? We have answers for all of these questions. Go check out our business starter pack. It will be one of the best decisions you make as a new business owner. And listen, save yourself from all the mistakes that I made when I first started my business. Click on the link below and let's get your business growing.